Hello, my dear friends. Today we are try to understanding the basic concepts of resource modeling in mining softwares. Actually, in present scenario, there are lot of mining softwares like Serpac, Datamine, Vulcans are available for resource modeling. Actually, why this all software is required and can the resource modeling can be do manually, and what type of problem we will face to create a resource modeling manually. These all things we will discuss in today's video. For establishing a mining project, the very first requirement is to calculate the economy of the mining project, that this project will be economic or not. Actually, every mining project can be established on their economy value. How we search the answer of this question? Actually, for calculating the worth of any mining project, first we have to know the worth of that mineral or ore which we are going to mining. Worth of a mineral or ore is depend on its grade. Means the total quantity of mineral or ore is just a volume. Basically, which type of mineral we are going to mining, and every mineral is having some grade. The grade of that mineral is economic or not, it depend on its market value. Without grade, the quantity of that mineral is just a volume or just a tonnage. The whole tonnage of that mineral or ore is not sure that it whole tonnage of that mineral will be marketable or sellable. So we have to extract that economic economic quantity of that ore or mineral from the whole quantity of the ore body. So without assigning the grade to the volume, we cannot calculate the economy of whole project. Without grade, as we discussed, without grade, the whole quantity of ore is just a figure, just a tonnage, just a volume. When we assign the grade to the volume, we get the geological resource of mineral resource. So what is the geological resource or mineral resource? We can understand like that it is a volume of rock enriched in one or more useful material. In this sense, a mineral refers to a useful material. As per the market assessment, when we apply the cutoff grade, we got the reserve of the mineral ore. After getting the geological resource, we have to apply the cutoff grade, means the quantity that can be sellable in the market. When we apply that cutoff grade on the geological resource, we get the reserve of that ore body. It can be defined as an economic and feasible part of the geological resource. So when we calculate the quantity of that ore or mineral from the ore body, there is a method of the cross section. We have the method like cross section method and slice method. We get only the volume of that ore body. When we apply the specific gravity on that volume, we can get the tonnage of that ore body, means the quantity of that ore body. So how the grade can be interpreted in that ore body? So we have already learned in the geology, the geostatics, there is a method in geostatics like Kringing and IWD or IPD, it inverse power distance, for interpreting the grade in the ore body. So how the grade can be interpreted in ore body? First we have to divide the whole ore body in cells and subcells, and every cell and subcell should be assigned a grade. Below we can see a cross sectional of that ore body, part of that ore body. Here the cells and subcells, the ore body is divided in cells and subcells. So every cells and subcells should be assigned a grade by the method of Kringing and IPD. Kringing is itself a complicated method. It's based on the weighted average of that samples which is arrived from the distance of the available part of the sample in the drill hole. Means we can understand like that some known value of that sample is at somewhere a particular distance, and some samples are at close of that cell and some samples are at particular distance. So it will assign that grade on the basis of their distance. It will give the weightage of that distance. So it is itself a complicated method. So manually it is not possible in time bound frame. Basically it time taking job, like for the example, here we can understand that our ore body having width of 100 meter width, and our borehole is passing through that ore body at somewhere, and we have 10 borehole in the ore body which are passing through the ore body at particular section, like that. Here we can see section number 1. So the borehole which are passing it somewhere on our body, the grade of the part of that borehole can be assigned at that part of the ore body, and we can also take some influence. But the remain area which are blank and the which are blank because the no borehole are passing that from that area. So assign the grade in that area, we have to take that Kringing method or that IPD method. But it takes huge time. So it is time taking process, and in current scenario where the market is very fast, we have to do it in time bound frame. So the requirement is software is coming out, and there are a lot of software is available in market for geological resource modeling. So on which basic concept that mining software or geological software is working, we try to understand in this video. Geological resource and reserve in mining and geological software. Actually, every mining project, when we going to start, first we explore that area with core drilling, So we have to explore the area by core drilling. So first we will prepare a plan of exploration, then execute that in the field. Accumulate the core drilling data in geological manner and system. Arrange the core in core box as per system. Logging of that core. Prepare samples and get the result of that samples in radicals. That is a simple exploration method. This is a exploration plan. We try to understand that exploration plan in some manner. It is our north of that plan. And in pink color, it is our section line, cross section line, and these all are the boreholes which we have planned on particular grid distance. Here again we can see in a particular borehole, this is the color of borehole. Actually this is the position of borehole. This, and the direction of borehole is showing by this blue. This is the direction of borehole, and we also know the angle of borehole. It is around 45 degree, and we also get the lithological data by the core, and after getting the prepare the sample and getting result, we will get the radicals of completely radicals of that ore body. So what data we extract from that exploration plan is like that: northing, easting, and MRL. Actually it is position of borehole. We will get from that exploration plan. Dimension of borehole means the bearing, angle, and depth. We will also can get that all the information from that exploration plan. Data of analysis, which are the radicals. We also get the results of the core, and lithological information, which are the litho and geological information. So in every mining software, for resource modeling, broadly working in 3 steps: creating drill hole in 3D, ore body design, and waste body design. Basically this ore body will be hollow from the inside. Then grade interpolation in ore body. So for creating drill hole file in every software, it's required the information as mentioned below. These information we already discussion on that, all the information how we can derive from the exploration plan. Basically the position of borehole is called collar file. Dimension of borehole is called survey file. Data of analysis is called assay file. And lithological information is called litho or geology file. So all that file will be required for creating a drill hole in 3D form. And every file have a common information that is a borehole ID. Basically, it is a name of that borehole. That ID of that borehole will be common in all that files. On this common information, the all file will be combinedly joined and it will be get as a borehole in 3D form. After getting the borehole in 3D form, we will apply the legends. Legend can be applied as per the range of that grade or the lithology. How the borehole will be look, we can see here. It is the down, going the down. Some borehole are going down vertically and some hole are going down on particular angle. And legend are already applied, so we can see the change in the color. This is a particular section of a borehole. We have a cross section of particular area where the borehole are look like this. When we apply on the legend on this borehole, we will get the information as per the lithology. Or we can apply the legend on the basis of assay value or the range of that grade also. After apply the legend, we will digitize the ore body, intrusions and overburden separately like this. In pink color it is a overburden, in green color it is a ore body, it is our ore body, and this is the, in yellow color this is some intrusions. So the ore body design, before ore body design, we have to define a confined of that whole area, or we have to create a block of that whole area in which we are working, like this. We have to derive a box in which our ore body, our overburden and intrusions will be comes and will be lives in this box. How that box can be derived? So that the limit of the box, the besides of that box, the sides of that box will be defined by the statutory limit of that area, and the top of that limit of the top of this box will be derived from the topography, the highest point and the some elevation, and that will be the highest point will be the top of this box. And how we can get the bottom of that box? This is comes from the drill hole data, the maximum depth of the drill hole data, which is the based on the ore body datum. How much datum our ore body is extend, that will be the bottom most limit of that box. On this information we will create this box, and our all the working will be limit in this box only. Here we can see the topography, topmost post of the topography will be the top of that box, and the bottom is the drill hole, bottommost drill hole will be the bottom of that box, and the sides of that box will be the statutory limit of our area. So this box will be prepared, already we have prepared before the go further. Now the ore body design, this is the working on a particular section, and we will go section to section and digitize our ore body to go on all the section of that plan. Simultaneously, the intrusion will be also digitized and the overburden will be also digitized on all the sections. Then the ore body will be connect section to section, and we will get a hollow ore body like this. This is the hollow ore body by connecting by go to section and digitize it on all the section and connect with the section to section, and we will get the hollow ore body. In every software we have number of tools for all that working. How to digitize a ore body, digitize tools are there, editing tools are there, like AutoCAD. We have their polyline command, line command, dimension command. This type of command is we will get in all the mining software also. So after getting the hollow ore body, now we can get volume of our ore body, and after applying the specific gravity we can get the tonnage of the ore body. Till this step, it is the same process which is we are working on cross-sectional method. There also we can get the tonnage of the ore body, and here also we can get the tonnage of the ore body. So without the grade interpolation, it is just a quantity. So the next step will be the grade interpretation. For grade interpretation, here we can see the box, which is we have already understand that how this box will be prepared, will be create. The limit of that box we already understand in our previous slide. So in this box, our overburden, the body of overburden, waste body, ore body, intrusions body, topography will all come in this box, and we will divide this all the bodies in cells or subcells. Subcells will be set as per that space at the corner space, or where the big cell will not come in that corner part, then subcell will be set at that corner part. The dimension of that cell will be basis like if our area is in kilometers by kilometers, we can give our size of that cells like 100 by 100 meter, and the height of that cell can be 10 meter or 20 meter as per the benching size when we will open our mines. Like that, this is the block, and here part of that cell, the size of that dimension of that cell we can decide 100 by 100 by 10 or 20. So the total hollow part of that ore body will be filled with these cells or subcells like this. This is the part of a cross section of that ore body. Some big cells in red color we can see. This is the big cell, and where the big cell can't adjust, here its big cell is divided in subcell. The the size of subcells very small. It is just some intrusions gone through the section, and it is also divided in subcell. So this is the way to fill that ore body with the cells and subcells. We have some mechanism in all the software to divide the ore body and waste body in cells and subcells. Now the part that how the cells will get the grade. So here we can see example of the cell. The number of cell is 1, 2, 3. We are trying to give the grade to this cell. So when we allot or assign a grade to the cell, we have to decide a search volume. In white color, the ellipsoid is basically a search volume. We can create it is as our choice by deciding the size of that ellipse. This ellipse will put on that cell, and the part of the all the borehole which passing through this ellipsoid, like here, this is the one of the borehole. It is also a borehole, and it is also a borehole. That 3 boreholes are passing through this ellipsoid, so it is comes in the area of this ellipsoid. So it will took the samples from these boreholes and give them weightage as per their distance, and applying the formula of Kringing and IPD, and allot the grade to this cell. How this process will be repeated and allot the grade to all the cells and subcells by using the formula of Kringing and IPD. The formula of Kringing and IPD is itself a very complicated, so we can try to understand the Kringing and IPD in our next video and in our next chapter. So whole this process, now the process is completed at this point, and after interpolate the grade to the whole ore body, we can extract the information as our choice. Like if we want to get the reserve on the cutoff, like we are working on copper body, and the cutoff at the market, it is cutoff 70% of cutoff is sellable, so we will apply the cutoff 70%. Then the tonnage will come out at the 70% and above 70%. The below 70% part will be the left out from the ore body. This is how the reduced tonnage will be come as a result, and we can apply the percentage as change per the market, like 60%, 50%, and we can get the result immediately and very rapidly, and we can get report in time bound frame. So after prepared a geological model, block model, we can get geological resource and reserve rapidly, and we can prepare our report in time bound frame. And after complete a block model, the next part, which is the mine design, pit design, will be also create on this resource model. So this is the whole which I want to discuss with you today in this chapter. Hope you will like this chapter, and please convey your message and your thought and your choice on which point, on which topic you want to more videos. Give your feedback. Thank you. Till then, okay.